They were saying this while keeping his lips on Jungkook's cold hand while crying. Jungkook was mumbling something that he didn't understand. They smiled. His husband had regained the consciousness. "Nothing can happen to you," they said, putting his finger to Jungkook's lips. "If you have met Jungkook, you should go home," the doctor told Taehyung to rest. Hoon said as he came in. They stood up, nodded his head, and wiped away his tears. "Did you come alone? Or with the driver?" Hoon asked, looking at his bald head. "Alone." They had gone out, looking at the silent being. Saying this, Hoon took a deep breath and followed him. "I'll drop you," Hoon said as he walked with him. They nodded his head in response. Hoon looked at his young pale face. The boy was such that he looked good while laughing. "Hoon, how long will it take to him to recover?" Taehyung spoke with worry. The doctor was saying that he will recover soon. Yoongi, uncle, Appa had received a call from police station, so they had gone there. The one who attacked Taehyung. We didn't leave him. Hoon was driving the car and was telling him, while they wiped the moisture off his eyes and nodded his head. "Please be brave, otherwise you will get sick," Hoon said, looking at him worriedly. His lips were paused in response. No one tells Taehy anything. She was told that her father had gone out of city. Today, it had been 3 days since he was in the hospital. Miss Min, Jimin, Rumi, and Grandpa go to meet him in the hospital, and they had come and consoled Taehy. He is better than before. They were sitting on the bed and looking at him, and Jungkook picture in front of him. Then he smiled, seeing him. The eyes were swollen from crying. The boy, who was crazy about food, had forget to eat and drink. They were startled by the sound of many cars stop outside. They got down from the bed and came to the window, where the view below was very clear. The presence coming out from the car fast the Taehyung heartbeat. They start watching him silently. Jungkook was getting out of the car holding Yoongi's hand. They smiled and ran outside. He was running. Jungkook had entered the hall. There were bandages on his forehead and hand. He was stopped when he saw the being coming down from the stair. They had stopped on the first step in a broken state, with tears in his eyes. They sat down on the sofa, controlling himself. Rumi had run and bought juice for him. "Rumi, I don't want anything. I just want to rest." He stood up and sang Rumi. "Oppa, drink half of my sake," Rumi said, with blurred eyes, looking at her brother doll stick, on which he took the juice from her hand with a smile and drank it in one breath. Now happy, he put his hand on her head and said and moved forward. Hoon and Yoongi were also moving along with him. When he told him to stop with his hand, "I can go myself. Don't worry. Your Taehyung is not that weak yet." Speaking seriously to them, he moved toward the stairs. Coming closer to Taehyung, he stopped for a moment or two. He stopped and looked at their face, then went upstairs. They turned to him, his trembling existence, and looked at his back. Is anything happened between them? Hoon looked at Taehyung's face and then thought worriedly. "Shall I bring you tea?" Rumi asked slowly, seeing him in his place. No, I will take a bath and freshen up now. Then I will drink the tea from your hand. He turned back, telling her in a low tone, They, you should also go after him. Rumi said, seeing him standing still. They nodded his head and looked at Rumi in shock. The vacation was over, so she had gone to boarding school. That there was no such school here, that he would teach his daughter here. But Jungkook wanted to build a good school in the village and a very big hospital on his land. He was laying on the bed after changing when Taehyung bought milk for him. Jungkook had taken the milk from his hand and drank it. He had been doing this for 4 days now. He used to be angry with him, but he used to take things from his hand. But he neither looked at Tae nor talked to him. Tae himself was not finding the courage to speak to him. They was now sitting on the side of the bed and looking at him while he was keeping his eyes fixed on the laptop in his lap. Now Jungkook was much better, and even he would take things properly and would do his work himself. They left the room, and after watching him after long, as soon as he left the room, Jungkook threw the laptop with a bang on the bed, and he was rubbing his chest, all pausing his lips. Whenever he heard that boy, a pain would start rising in his chest. He was not angry with Tae, but with himself. Just then his phone rang. Seeing the number on the phone, he smiled sarcastically and put mobile to his ear. Hello, how are you, John Jungkook? He pursed his lips and smiled at Kai's voice. Fine, he spoke in a cold tone. I heard that a few days ago someone had attacked you. The match was disappointment. Look at such a big politician being attacked and sitting at home after being beaten up. I thought you were very brave, but you were beaten up by Spoil and left. Kai laughed. Kai, you know what your little gums could do? So stop laughing and came to the point. He said in a sarcastic manner and finally smiled. Kai gritted his teeth angrily. The point for you to benefit. If you want, I can tell you. Kai said in a sarcastic tone. You talk about someone else's benefit. It's impossible. See, I don't have much time for people like you. I can get your words from the village, including my own, if you agree to one thing. Kai smiled and finally wanted to play with suspense. You will have spare time. I don't. So if you call me now, I will break your bond. I want you to send your wife to me for one night.